Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're checking out What If Civilization Started Over, Episode 10, Part 2. Oh god. Um, okay. Perfect. Yeah, I think, hold on. Don't know why that's there. But yeah, forgot what we were doing. I kind of forgot. Okay, I think it was like, hold on. What the hell? Okay, hold on 1 second here. Let me open the app. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're checking out What If Civilization Started Over, Episode 10. In the last episode, we saw some parts. We saw some more colonization. We even saw some colonization of the Americas. So let's get right into this. Right? So yeah, that's pretty interesting. So yeah, but over here in Africa, in South America, they just take, yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah, that does seem pretty reasonable. And yeah, I might have to make this into separate parts, so I'll see you guys in part 2. Goodbye. Okay, so we left off. We left off right here. I'm pretty sure this is where they expanded, right? Ah, okay, let's just expand them anyway. So these guys expand pretty much along the red team border. And yeah, they take those two areas. Over here in Africa, we see the French country take the rest of this area. I mean the English. They also take quite a bit more of this. Of this area over here. So yeah. Over here in Australia, we see this yellow country take this land right here. This blue country takes the rest. I don't think the Koreans have expanded yet. Let's do the Koreans. So the Koreans will expand their country along the Red Team border, taking all of the Red Team's border. The Red Team's not gonna really care. They don't really care about that. But we see this Korean country take all of this land over here. Making a new little area. And also over here in the Americas, they also just go along here. Taking over this lake. Meeting up with the Hudson Bay. Taking this area. And they take quite a bit of this area right here. We also take a part of this area over here. And all of this up here. Yeah, a lot is happening. Sorry. God. Alright. This is looking nice. Yeah. Oh boy, can't wait to give these guys independence soon. This country right here is gonna take some more of South America. Now reaching up to this area. And they take quite a bit of this land. Now reaching the Darien Gap, in which they stop. And they go up into the Amazon, but they just don't go too far. And they claim about this much land. They also take quite a bit of this Mexican land, establishing up this area. Meeting up with this lake and taking all this. We also make a claim to make this, and then we're just gonna draw a straight line border. Ow. And yeah, let's just fill all this in now. Okay. Should make this up to a 6 so I can do that. Okay. Yep. There we go. And this Mexican... They have 2 capitals. Hold on 1 second here. Oh, crap. They're not supposed to have 2 capitals. It's not supposed to be another capital. What the heck? That is weird. So this Mexican country is going to take quite a bit of this land and straight line border. Yep, makes total sense. And they'll take just quite a bit of this land. And the rest of it will go over to this pink country right here. This orangish country is going to take quite a bit of South American land. Going along the coast. Going in a bit. And now taking this lake. They go in a bit. And they start to go around. And they meet up with the Floridians. That's a pretty large expansion. Wow. Yeah. What the? What in God's name? Yeah, a lot of expansion. Yay. This Finnish country is going to take this area. Right here. Also taking this area over here. They also take this island and this area of Svalbard. And they take quite a bit of land. They also connect up with the English over here. And expand quite a bit over this way. And they claim quite a bit of this land over here. And they take all of this area right here. This island here, and also this island right here. Sorry. This is a pretty good expansion on their part. And yeah, that is Finland. This Roman country will take quite a bit of land over here. This blue country will, of course, take this area. Establishing a border with this Finnish country. And they take, just the rest of this area. But not just that area, they also take this area over here. They also take this area. Yeah, there's quite a lot. Oh boy. Alright. Over here we see this pink country take quite a bit of this land over here. Yeah. Over here we see just the division of this land between the English and the Romans. There we go. Europe is completely filled in. And Asia will be divided up. The rest of Asia will be divided up by the Koreans and this pink country. So Koreans will take the northern part, and this pink country will take this area. Asia is now completely filled in. Now let's look at a war, shall we? This war will be between these two countries right here. So we see that this country begins to send their forces into the country, aiming to capture the capital. But that's not all. That's not all the area they go in. They also enter into this colony, taking this area. But of course, this country's not going to waste their time letting them take their capital. They are also going to push around, even into their colony over here. But obviously, that's not going to be it. Because this pink country decides to invade this country right here. Catching them off guard. But they also begin to invade this country as well. And for some reason they invade this country. The pink country is able to push these guys out. But after that, this pink country captures their capital. And these troops have nowhere else to go. These guys also send their forces into this colony area. Taking it relative ease. Also, go behind this area and start their own invasion of this colony. These guys are able to push the forces out of their country, of the colony. But of course, it's still too late for them because they get heavily pushed in. Now these forces don't know where they're going. So they decide to surrender over to this country. It's the same situation over here, where these guys surrender back to the country. These guys surrender. This colony is blitzed through. And things get worse for these guys because this purple country decides to. This pinkish country also decides to get involved, taking a lot of this land for themselves. Even this green country starts their own invasion into this country right here. They are able to capture all of this land here with relative ease. These pink team forces capture the capital of this country. They start taking a lot, ramping up their invasion, capturing the capital of this country as well, and taking all of this land. These guys also will begin to take this land over here. Taking all of this country, and almost all of this area is under their control. But alas, the African country over this green African country will be finishing the job. So we're gonna go ahead and look at this gigantic peace treaty. So, in the peace treaty, obviously, this area just gets completely taken by the this pink country right here. When I say this entire area, I mean it. They have just expanded their country. I mean, their colony. All of this area. So yeah, that's all that. Obviously, what the hell? That is weird. Okay. Okay, so obviously all of the pink team gets fully annexed. Not that pink team, this pink country. But also this country gets their capital city taken, being split. These guys also lose their capital city and get split too. Pink team is on the rise. Alright. So these guys will take this area of this country. They'll take quite a bit of this land over here. And the rest of it goes over to this green country right here. Alright, so we see this country expand their area. They do it along this English border. And take all of this area over here. They also take this island and this island and start to go over here. They take this island and they begin to take over this area. Actually, they take it completely over. And they hop over to this island, taking this area over. Moving around and taking quite a bit of land. So yeah, that's quite the expansion you've got there. That'll do it for the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys